Okay. Welcome again. Today is another edition of the Logan's Hour. So I want to say formally welcome to all of you out there. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are. I assume everybody is doing okay today, with the exception of the current president and his wife of the Liberian Association of Indian, and they are bereaved. And on behalf of the Logan's Hour and on behalf of my family, I want to say to Mr. and Mrs. Tati, yeah, never mind. You have my sincere condolences. I reached out to Mr. Tati this morning. I reached out to the First Lady, Ruth Tati, as well, to express my condolences. I know what it takes when you lose people in your family. So I want to say, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I know it hurts. I passed through that before. I lost my daddy 2010. And I know what I passed through. I know it's not the easy pills to swallow. You can try to pretend, but it's not just easy. So to all of you out there tonight, I want to say good morning, good evening, good night, depending on which part of the world you are. And welcome to the Logan's Hour. Today is another edition of the Logan's Hour. Today is May 26, 2022, and it's exactly 7 o'clock. That's why we are starting. And I want to say sit back, enjoy yourself, and enjoy the show. Thank you. Okay, welcome back again. Like I was saying, well, today, to all of you out there, I know since yesterday and today, those parents, whether your child was involved with the mass shooting at the school, or whether your child is by you currently, well, once you are a parent, you know from whence I come. All of the parents around the world right now, they are saddened by what happened to those 19 kids that got killed. And no one will ever want to send their child to school. And yet, it kind of an unfortunate situation that your child went to school and did not return home. So, to all of those parents out there who are grieving currently, we want to say our deepest condolences on behalf of the Liberian community, on behalf of Logan Hours, and on behalf of all well-being Liberians. I want to say yes, sorry. Too many things are going on right now around the world. Innocent babies getting killed. And this is scary. This is scary time. It never used to be like this. But God knows why. And we pray that God gave those family out there who are struggling to accept that their babies who just went to school cannot return home. Not one, not two, not even 10, but 19, including their teacher. One of the other teachers who got killed, I heard today that her husband is currently in the hospital suffering from heart attack because his wife was his high school girlfriend before becoming wife, and they have both been together for 24 good years. And to just see that she went to school to impart knowledge into the next generation. And when they do walk from her house with assault rifles and take away innocent lives. We are living in a real troubling time. I want to say to all of the parents out there, keep your eyes on your children. If there's a need to give your child cell phone while they are going to school, please do. Please do. Because we are in a real difficult times. You really don't know what is going on out there. And like Indiana here, by the 1st of July, you would not need a permit to buy a gun. So we are in a real troubling times. Like I was just joking with somebody yesterday. I was saying to them, well, those days that we used to roll our sleeves and wrestle and come back after 2 days and reconcile, we won't have those days anymore. Because just a little mistake you make with somebody, they're just going to take your life. And that's sad. We miss those days. We pray that all of those days come back. The gun is too much on the market. Joe Biden, do something about it. Our hands are out to the parents. I know what it takes. I know when you always come home and play with your teddy bear. And now you walk into the bed and you walk into your home and the house is empty. Nobody running to you and yelling, Daddy, Mommy, Daddy. It's sad. But we just have to live with the reality. But it is sad. It is sad. Thank you. It is sad. So, as usual, time flies. Trust me, time flies. We've been discussing this healthcare day that is coming up, which will be on the 25th, which was June 25th, sorry. Healthcare day is June 25th at South Congress Street. So you're going to be 5240 South Congress Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46217. So you all know we've been talking about the healthcare day. It will be very important that you come up and learn everything about your health. As you as man or boy or whatever way you classify yourself, come and know about your prostate glands. Come and ask some questions. And those people who always suffer from diabetes and other curable diseases, you can also come up and ask those that organize the program some of the basic questions. What do I need to know about my health? And this is a good initiative organized by the Liberians in Indianapolis, specifically in the Liberian community. It's open to everybody. It's open to even foreign nationals if you want to know more about your health. You can also come and ask some of those questions. And the organizers are all ready to answer those questions. I remember when I spoke to Sis Miko Koke, say, yep, we would be willing to answer all those questions. And they are considering appearing on the Logan side of the show. I've been here last week Saturday, but it couldn't because of the activities we had going on. We had a park event going on. We have the former Inspector General of the Liberian National Police, Honorable Gregory Kuma. He was also here. And so they were unable to actually come and talk more about the healthcare day. But we will set up on another day. We have been talking behind closed door. And since Miko Koke and her colleague, they are considering coming during this week that we are in. Knowing that Monday is Memorial Day. So hopefully, who knows, they might set it up with some of these days that are coming up. And Saturday, on Friday, June 3rd, 2022, at 5 o'clock p.m. USA time, we will be hosting the Honorable Councillor Tiawan S. Gunglo. As you all know, we hosted the Honorable Tiawan Gonglo on this gone Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. And he had some little issue with connecting with with his phone or his computer. His video couldn't come up, but he spoke via audio. And this time around, the Honorable said that he would love to appear on by video. So this time around, it's going to be 3 separate shows that will be collaborating. So we will have the Logan's Hour in conjunction with the conversation headed by J. Joshua K. Powell. And that show is in Ohio. Then we will be collaborating with another show that is in Waterloo, Iowa. And it's called The Aqua Show. And that show is also headed by our brother James Akwe. He's the older brother to Roland Akwe. So this broadcast with the Honorable Tiawanse Gonglo, which will be on the 3rd of June 2022 at 5 o'clock USA time. It's going to be broadcast simultaneously through all of the 3 platforms. So all of you out there who want to listen to more of what the Honorable Tiawan Gonglo has to say to us, as you all know, he's vying for the highest seat in your country, in Liberia. He want to become president of Liberia, and he has all his reasons why he want to become president of Liberia. And the other day, he was giving the Gongolo on a 12 or 13 reasons why he want to become president. So it'll be a good thing for us to be part of this kind of a good venture. And the honorable man will be coming back again. So on the 3rd, it'll be on a Friday. He will appear on the Logan's Hour, and he will be simultaneously on the Aqua Show and the Conversation. So I will ask that some of our people here who want to know more about the Gonglo initiatives in Liberia and why Councillor Gonglo want to be a president of Liberia, it will be a good thing to come here and ask some of those questions. It'll be a good thing to come and ask Councillor Gonglo some of the basic question, why he want to become president. Okay, now we have the big one coming up. We have a real big one coming up. Those of you all there, brace yourself for this. And I know we've been thinking about, well, Memorial Day coming up and all the holidays coming up. What do we have coming up? So if you don't know, on July 9, 2022, please join the Yanti family. They will be appreciating their daddy, Mr. John Yanti. So they're going to be having an appreciation dinner. So the appreciation dinner, all of you, they're going to, you see, the good thing about the dinner that I like the time of the dinner. The dinner time is 8 o'clock p.m. Oh, God, when you get dinner by 8 o'clock p.m., you invite me, I come in. Because the good thing about it, the time is convenient. 8 o'clock is convenient. And some of you that don't know Mr. Yanti, Mr. Yanti, he's the father-in-law to my dear brother and friend, Mr. Jeremiah Saleh. This is the man who born the beautiful daughter that Jeremiah Saleh now can be celebrating and say, yeah, Mr. Yanti, thank you for giving me this good wife. Because it's beyond every good, every productive man, there's a good and hard-working woman behind him. So we have on June 9, 2022, the family saying, please join us as we celebrate Mr. John Yanti. They will be having an appreciation dinner. And what's the theme of the dinner? They say, we would like to recognize your hard work and dedication to the welfare of this family. So Mr. Yanti have been a real hard worker. He have sacrificed his entire life for his family. He have been dedicated to his family well-being. So now the family are saying, children, son-in-laws, daughter-in-laws, the entire family coming together to say, listen, we want to appreciate you. So it's going to be, the time will be 8 o'clock p.m. to 1 o'clock a.m. It's going to be at 3740 Lafayette Road. 3740 Lafayette Road. Stop writing the address and start saving it on your calendar. Because if you can make it there, trust me, that your Facebook picture you'll be seeing you. Yeah, because it will not be easy. It's going to be at 3740 Lafayette Road, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46222. For more information, you can call Patient K Saleh 317 737 0599. And you can also call Patre Yenti 847 942 1263. So they're going to be the appreciation dinner. Get ready and go enjoy yourself, because I can rest assure you, I did dinner in here. There will be a lot of strange things going on. You know, at the Librarian Association inauguration last year, Jeremiah was doing some la dance then. If you did, the man told me, the man said, brother, I have modified the dance, trust me. And when you come to that place, you're going to see some new dance that you appreciate me. I said, well, I would love to see those dance. So come and see Mr. Jeremiah Saleh dancing, appreciating his father-in-law for taking care of his wife. Oh God, this I like that one. All right, so this is my Annie. Everybody know my Annie Gibson. So the Gibson family will be celebrating their son Andy. They'll be celebrating the son Andy Gibson. So they'll be celebrating Andy Gibson on Saturday, May 28th. May 28th. So it's just this Saturday. This Saturday, the Gibson family will be celebrating their son Andy Gibson, May 28th at 3 o'clock p.m. So you're going to be 7708 Gold Rush Drive, Canby, Indiana, 46113. I spoke to my Annie 2 days ago. She told me, said, my son, you don't see me dancing before? I said, no. She said, come. I will show you some dance that you haven't seen before. I said, my honey, thank you. I will be there. She said, yeah, my son. The people ain't in the time yet because they didn't see me dancing yet. So they feel my honey can dance. But since my son graduated the few times and we appreciating him, I did appreciation ceremony. All the dance I've been keeping, all the dance where I even pulled down from all the elaborate programs that I have attended. I haven't danced for them to see me dancing. I'll be dancing. You know, when we're coming up with the old man, when you graduating from school, they'll take the lapa, they put the country thing on the head, they get an old cup, then they beating it, a good to ball child, a good to send your child to school, all that kind of thing. My auntie will do all the dance for you. So get ready. My auntie will be getting ready to dance for us. It will be a Gold Rush Drive. So the address here again is 7708 Gold Rush Drive, Canby, Indiana, 46113. So get ready. The Gibson family will be celebrating their son Andy Gibson on Saturday, May 28th at 3 o'clock p.m. Save the date. If you love to eat food that is well seasoned, get ready. Get ready. They're going to ready entertain you with good music, good food, and trust me, you will forever enjoy yourself. And I got one other little promo, not promo, but advertisement here. I wasn't asked to do this, but because I feel I'm a member of the community, so if I see anything that has to do with the community, I just love to just sacrifice and work for my people, because that's why it calls for community services. You see, it's necessary sometimes, but just that sometimes it gets politicized. So I would just play this for her because she wanted people to know what she got coming up.
The Fortress Praise International Ministries presents Ambassador Fatu Zion in a worship concert on Sunday, July 9, 2022 at 5:30 p.m. The venue is at the Vida Baptist Church, 2650 Vida Avenue, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46203. Come and experience the miraculous power of Jesus Christ through the administration of great songs. Ministers to include Minister William Dia, Minister Wilma Bala, Minister DJ Stewart, Pastor Cecilia Amel, and our hardworking event music director, Minister Derek Gurley. Others are Pastor Emmanuel Jacobs, Chairman on the Event Planning and Mobilization, Brother Columbus Zina, Brother Harris Colley, Minister Faye Nelson, Pastor Michael Curry, Pastor Frank Trump, and your host, Ambassador Fatu Zion. It's all happening on Sunday, July 9, 2022, 5:30 p.m. at the Villa Baptist Church, 2650 Villa Avenue, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46203. Tickets are on sale for $28 and get a complimentary CDs. For more information, contact 317-827-4763 or 317-640-4871. I am Rufus Divine Cardinals.
All right, so there you have it. Ambassador Fatu Zion. They are having an all-important concert, and you just heard it from Rufus Divine Cardinal. So I'm calling on all of you people out there to be part of this. And the good thing about it, she make it a little reasonable though. I'll tell you what, too expensive, but it's $20. It's $20. Go and support your own. Spend $20 on good thing, man. You got a free CD. They're gonna be giving you a CD as well. So you heard it. I will play a game at the end of the show. So trust me, it's $20. You can make your way. So we got activities coming up. Miami Gibson is this Saturday, please. 28. Go Rush Drive. This Saturday, please show up at Miami Gibson son graduation cookout. Please. Now G consistent saying he's the only one that can dance in the town here. And I told him my auntie can dance. Man, selling here back in the man says she know the man can dance. Anyway, two of y'all know where you're in. Now your brother say I am back in. Chica say you get there about my auntie. I trust you. When you get to that place, my auntie with this great suit. The woman know 2022 dance and me. I want you to try my auntie for. I saw my auntie. They flew down to the park when they were certificating her son. I saw the woman running coming. She and Talisha. When I saw the two people coming, I said, "Whoa, the people can dance. The people can dance." Yeah. So, well, tonight, honestly, I had this issue about Liberia on my mind to talk about Sherry Blair forensic investigation that were conducted on the CPP documents. And so other issue that is going on, specifically to talk about the park that was constructed with our taxpayer money. Just a second. Before that, let me just. Yeah, so today I sat down by myself and I was like, well, the Invisible Sports Park, I had it on my discussion, and I was about to discuss it from another angle. Most people talk about the water situation at the Invisible Park, which we all know those things are normal sometimes. Engineer made mistakes. And another angle from that identical thing was the location and how beneficial it is to Liberians living in Liberia. And something gripped my attention. I was like, well, why can you focus your attention on the US and speak more about what is currently going on, that students going to school and getting shot by people. So I thought it was, I said, well, that would be a rare thing to discuss because this is a complete massacre. Can you imagine this? For one individual to take away 21 lives. Tonight, I won't be here for long. Like I said, I have been trying to catch up with this situation to analyze it and understand it from a more informed side. So I'll play one music for you. I'll be back shortly.
You want your story? Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you a fun story. It's one fun story I want to hear. You ready to hear the story? Yeah. So let's go on and 2 years so I can tell you the story, yeah?
Saka Joe, the Zogo rap boy, Bongo Chris,
Skinny Bonnet Cost Trouble.
Once upon a time, now I live by you, I live in Westwood. You used to go to school, now one day the power absent. He started making friends, different kind of friends. He started smoking weed, cause he listened to his friends. From the weed to the cocoa.
So I'm back. I'm sorry about that little breakthrough. You know these things during sudden interrupt. But my point is now looking at all of these various shootings coming from different angles. Sometimes it happen at school, sometimes it happen in public gathering, sometimes people neo-Nazi issues step up and people kill people unjustifiably. The NRA currently it benefits more. The National Rifle Association producing and the laws are getting more weaker instead of getting stronger as to how to have a firearms. In some other states, you don't need permit. You just walk in and they run your background check and they give you firearm, whether you were trained or not. And tonight, I just decided I was just going to open the topic up and have people to call and give their own opinions as to what are your recommendations to the government of the United States? What would be some of your recommendations on this gun control? Listen, I know sometimes we talk about things that just concern us and things that has to do with where we have our interests. Well, I can say this for free. In how much you live in the United States of America, you have to be concerned about what is creeping on you gradually. Pretty soon, you will see your son or your daughter will go to school and they're going to come home with a gun that some friend have given them to keep in their backpack or whatever place they're going to be keeping it. These are issues that needs to be addressed. We are Liberians, specifically in the state of Indiana, we need to have a strong position statement as to where we stand with the gun controls. We have to petition our lawmakers. We have to visit some of the town hall meetings. I have been to some. Senator Matt Byrne. I have been communicating with his office as well. Imagine when you have almost everyone walking the street and have gun. What do you think going to happen later on? If there's a little fight that broke up at a park or whatever, what do you think going to happen? People are going to run for their guns to use it because that's why they got it. A friend of mine said it's better to have it than to need it and you don't have it. It's true. But those that will be having it, those that are going to get it, are they trained to use it? I wouldn't mind if there could be enough tutorial to people and talk to them about the safety of others before you issue them the gun. There should be workshop. What's the logic when a person is going to obtain a driver's license? You go through optical tests, you go through rating tests, you go through, I don't know, you go through so many procedures to obtain your driver's license. But to go and obtain a gun, they say you don't need a permit. And July 1st, that law going to be introduced in Indiana. That anyone can walk to the store. What's the rationale? I stay trying to figure it out. What's the rationale? It makes absolutely no sense to me. I know it might make sense to a lot of people, but I, for one, I feel that makes no sense to me. For the man to get driver's license, that's a whole procedure. And the probability of he just making accident is few compared to how the gun move faster. Now we're going to sit and allow our babies, our younger ones, to have gun and fly in the street that are not even trained. Why can there be some requirements that before you can purchase a gun and tell those that will be selling the gun to have a training camp behind or a range behind, that at least you could go through 45 to 50 minutes tutorial or some basic training how to use the weapon. They don't care about us. They care about their money. Bigger companies, people in parliaments, they all have share in the NRA. So the concentration is, let me move money. But they don't care about who's going to get killed. They don't care about you. So that's why you need to be extremely careful out there. I can rest assure you, with all these mass shooting going on in various states, if you don't take care of your own life, if you are not extremely careful, you could just be one of those victims tomorrow. This requires everyone participation. This requires everyone to get involved. All of the various communities around the 50 states of America, Nigerian community, Sierra Leone community, Guinean community, Burkina community, all African communities. It's a time we stand up and speak on these gun control issues. If we done and we allow the guns to get in the wrong hands, you are not even safe. I'm not safe as well. Now, with this latest shooting that went on in Houston, killing 21 people, how can you imagine that? Do we just sit and just like everything is okay because we can go to Walmart and buy our food and come and eat? So because that's not your charge, so well, that's it. Who told you those people that you elected in parliament do not listen? They do listen. They need petition. We have to petition them. All of the various communities, the Liberian community of Indiana, we can come up with a petition and come up with our signatures and give it to our lawmaker. The other community come up with theirs. Other community come up with theirs. It can also be debated on the floor. They are our direct representation. They work for us. We are taxpayer. We can just come here every time and talk Liberian politics. We live in the United States. Whatever affects the United States affects us. Whatever affects the state of Indiana affects me. So we have to start campaigning against this law. Though it has been passed, but there's a need for re-ratification. They can revisit any laws, they can revisit. What do you do when somebody come to your house to say something that make no sense? You can fight them because you don't know if they have some. And when they have any of those iron and they come into you with it, what do you think the person coming to do? To cripple you? To take away your life? And just one life to live. After you, there's no more you. If you don't stand up for what is right now, I don't know when. Since yesterday, I have been thinking about this. Everywhere you pass now, people talking about July 1st, how they can obtain a gun without lesson. They get one show on Netflix. It's called Lawless. If you have the opportunity to watch that movie, see what happens when guns get in the hands of everybody. And there's an issue. There's a situation that the police have to respond to. You think would that be an easy situation for the police? Our babies at home, some of our parents are reckless. They take their guns and lay anywhere in the kitchen. Some of them come home drunk. What happened to our innocent babies that lay their hands on the guns and don't know the importance of it? They don't even know which kind of destruction that barrel can cause. Are we happy for the formality's sake that we have it to us? Well, when it permit, and now we couldn't get it to permit. Sometimes you go to the liquor store, you see babies on age asking people who are of age to buy them alcohol. What do you think going to happen? They're going to do the same thing as an adult to buy them gun. There are too many guys roaming down the street and don't have it. And if a child walk to you, 17 years old, and say, hey, I'll give you $50, I'll give you $100. Can you just buy me one little raffle or whatever? Of course, they're going to have it. And if you're not careful, people are going to sell it on Facebook Market. Folks, listen. I know this topic tonight, it's not interesting to more people, but it's very sensitive. We have to keep talking about this. We can sit here and believe things going to fix itself. It can. Things won't. And we never get serious until it happened to you before you want to see it as a serious. It's good to always have a long-term plan. Few days from now, we will see everywhere there will be a lot of problems about school shooting. So we have to talk. So this is no politics. This is no play. 19 children got killed in Texas because the guns got into the wrong hand. This could be your job. Let's watch this and see.
Children and 2 adults were killed in a shooting at an elementary school. We now breaking news out of South Texas tonight, where at least 19 children and 2 adults were killed in a shooting at an elementary school. We now have a photograph of the suspected shooter, 18-year-old Salvador Ramos. CNN is now reporting a former classmate says Ramos texted him a photograph of a firearm and a bag filled with ammunition just days before this attack today. Ramos was shot and killed when officers were responding to the school today. The shooting has many people feeling like something needs to change to end gun violence. And tonight, many people are talking about a senator from Connecticut who took to the floor demanding action.
What are we doing?
So something obviously needs to change to end the entire gun violence. The senators are on the floor. They are debating it now. Imagine if one person can walk to a school and take away 21 people's lives. You think it's funny? It's not. We are in a real difficult times. I don't see it to be no play. Tonight, I have come with anger in my heart. I'm not talking fast because I just want this message to resonate with whoever person that is watching right now. If we do not take control, this thing, it will have us overwhelmed. And before they try to control it, we would lose more lives. I can rest assure you. Let's watch some of the senators during the deliberation.
If not to solve a problem as existential as this. This isn't inevitable. These kids weren't unlucky.
All right, so bringing it back to home here.
So now you know what I'm talking about. You see from the faces of people who in parliament what they are going through right now. But who knows? I listened to President Joe Biden. President Joe Biden is calling on all those involved to put an end to this. Families, this is sad. This is so sad. Let me say this. And we have to do something about it. At least Liberians living in Indiana, if we can do something about it now, then I don't know when we will do something about it. Our voices can be heard if we use the referral channel, if we communicate with the lawmakers, even if that doesn't change the entire law, but we make our representation. We say something. This is serious. This is no play. And this had me all day thinking about it. And I got very sad when we're going through this and seeing that we all can do different things together. We all can work to end this before we get to the point where we escalate and we all don't know what's going to happen next. Somebody in your community, your friend, might just be one of those with gun and do not have the proper training. And one day, before you realize it, you might be a victim of the circumstances. I will not be here for long because, like I said, this really got to me. I just wanted to throw some light on that. If you're out there, you want to say something about gun violence, I have 2 more minutes here to be out of here. I start at 7 o'clock and 7:48. If you're out there, you want to talk anything about guns control, I'm going to leave my phone open for the next 2 minutes. Then I'll take my exit. But this is of no joke. This is about our future generation. Our children cannot be going to school in fear. Our children cannot be going to school and crying and asking you, Daddy, you sure I'm going to see you when I come back home? Hold on, let me get the first call. Okay. I got my dear brother and friend here. Honorable Jan Volule.
How you doing,
my dear brother? How are you?
I'm great. Great discussion. We all touched by that incident that took place in Texas a few days ago.
Yeah.
We all touch, especially we that having kids that go to school every morning. Nowadays, when our kids leave the house to go to school, we don't know what news we're going to hear, you know.
Yeah. Trust
So,
me.
and Indiana have opened the corridor for incident like that to happen. But as a government official, as somebody who have been working with government here in the state of Indiana for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
one thing I get to understand is this: the government don't take action until something major happens. Then before they take action.
That's true. That's true.
The government don't take action until they lose some huge sum of money before they take action.
That's
now everybody clapping for this. Oh, we get free permit, we can go, we take gun. No, brother, one thing that we don't know is in the United States, Indiana is second. Indiana is second black population in prison. Indiana comes second to New York.
wow.
In the whole country. In the whole country.
Wow.
Indiana is second to New York. The smallest state we in. Black population in prison. Indiana comes second. And now they have opened the corridor to imprison most of our black brothers and sisters more.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's obviously what's going to happen.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. We're not praying for any massacre like what happens in Connecticut before and now in Texas. You know, we're not praying for that. But it's coming to that.
Yes.
It's coming to that.
It's true. It's true.
Because we don't know now who, you know, you will be scared now to even suck your teeth at somebody in public.
Yes.
When somebody come and step on your toes, you afraid now to even you got to tell that person sorry.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what on that pricing.
Yeah. Just I think yesterday I went to Avon and they have a ranch there, and I was communicating with one of the staffers in there, and I saw so many cars out. So I just went inside out of curiosity and I asked him a question. He said the number of people who have started coming to learn how to shoot, it have increased over the time. I said, what do you think is the problem? He said, because starting July 1st, everybody want to have a gun. I'm like, wow.
Right.
I'm like, wow.
And those politicians are doing it for their own political gain. And these people, they are most protected than us. Look, when you go in the suburb, nobody close to them. Their children are going to school, quiet school. That, you know, so their children are there.
It's true.
So the people in their class, their children are there. So nothing will take their children there.
It's true.
We don't want to live in a major city like this, and our children going to school, to those places, to those crowded areas, and my brother is getting terrible.
It is. It
It's
is.
getting terrible day by day.
Trust me.
Day by day.
Trust me. You know, the other day I was telling my wife, man, I said, imagine you coming home as a parent and your children is not coming back home. How do you feel? It's not easy to start over, yeah. It's not something small to see your babies who you are playing with up to 5, 6 years old. Then one stupid man come and take away their lives for no reason. That's
And
not
we put it on
something.
mental health.
That's the thing about it I don't understand.
If we put it on mental health. You know, you said something tonight, and I kind of shook my head. I said, you saying something very meaningful. You know, right now it is a time that people that want to see change to come and petition their lawmakers.
It's true.
Let them get to know that this thing
It's true.
we're doing is going to affect us.
Of course.
greatly.
But you see, one thing I like this senator here, Myburn. He's not a selfish guy. I have his email. When you send email to Myburn, his secretary or whosoever person respond instantly. So if we solicit signatures and give our position statement on the gun violence issue, they will receive it, whether they debate it on the floor or not. But there's communication from the Liberian community to the senator of Indiana.
Right. And one thing about how you call it, those politicians, and
true.
Anything that will make them to keep their job and whatever do.
It's true.
You know, if you push that signature to their desk, they will definitely take action. Even if they don't pass, if they don't go through, at least our lawmakers are doing something.
It's true.
And the mic is there, people thinking about it every day.
It's true.
You know? So, brother, we got to take action. We have the children. We live in a major city.
Trust me.
We live in one of the major cities in this country. Indianapolis is one of the biggest cities in this country. And the crime rate here is high.
And you know, the reason why I'm a little afraid that I kept saying this thing over and over, when one little child feels he can do those kind of thing, you arrest him, you carry him to jail, you still giving him banana, he still having right, he can see the person, he can call back outside, the other person feel emboldened. They feel I can do it too, and just go to jail.
Yes.
So we have to be so serious about who hands the guns are going into. Because we want to say we want the permit. At least the permit, not 100% children can get a gun on the street, but we know who hands these guns are going into. Then for anybody to just walk to Walmart and look on the shelf and say, give me that other one. Give me the other one. I don't think that's a good idea. There's a need that we come up with our petition statement. We have maybe 30, 40 Liberians or 50 or who are some Black American and solicit enough signature and tell them, say, well, this is our own statement to our lawmaker. Please debate it for us. And we can call on the Sierra Leone community, the Nigerian community, and all the various African communities. And they will listen to us. They'll say, these are the positions from the Liberian community, the Sierra Leone community, the Nigerian community residing in Indiana here.
Right.
Yeah. You got to trust me. They think with Logan, when it reach our doorsteps, it will get serious. And we shouldn't allow it to reach our doorsteps.
You know, they say the sperm that nothing have touched. The tail still, you know, all the hair still on the tail. You know, so not, you know, it has not reached our community yet. We feel secure. We think we are, you know, exonerated from those things. We think it don't apply to us.
That's the thing I was saying.
Until it comes to our community.
Then we
We're
get.
not praying for that. We're not praying that we're not praying for it to come to our community. But we live in the state, we live in among those people. You know, all those people that we pass around, even in Walmart or at the store, everywhere on the street. We don't know their mental status.
Of course.
We don't know their mental status. We don't know what in their head. We don't know what they are planning.
Of course.
You know?
I entered one little store the other day. One guy entered the store. He took the thing from his side. He was winking it. I just walked outside, joined my car, and said, let me go, yeah. Because I know he want position it good. He want to take it for this side, put on this side. I say, well, let me get outside because the other drama I can be late for it. I got in my car and he starts to laugh. I said, well, if I have to live to see another day, then to go explain story to my children. Yeah, but brother, trust me, we have to do something about this. The system have to do something about it.
And also, the awareness got to go in our community. I was thinking about it the other day that even though they say no permit, there is still avenue to go get your permit.
Yes.
As a Black man, especially an African man.
Yeah.
If you want to get it, please go get your permit.
Yes.
Get it. Get your permit. That is on you.
And there's a need also for those in law enforcement sometimes to organize some classes, at least to the range. Just call people, say, hey, if you want to learn how to shoot gun, if you want to know how to control the barrels, if you're intending to have one, meet me this time. I can help you and train you and show you the basic steps in how to use it. Imagine you taking that thing home and don't have no idea.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Ray said, you might never allow the snake to bite you before you start looking for a cue. Yeah. So now, I know by July, some of our brothers in town here, our little brothers and young people who have more energy, they will want to walk around with it to bluff their friends. But I leave some of the law enforcement people in town here that have some time to themselves can just say, well, I will have a tutorial maybe Saturday, so range. You can meet me there. I will help you to show you what to do, the basic steps in handling the barrel,
Let me-
that would be helpful
let
too.
me talk to you later. Let me talk to you.
Okay, thank you, my dear brother Jan. Thank you. So that will also be good for our community if people in law enforcement can also talk about this issue and help people who want to learn how to use the barrel. That would be good because trust me, if people go and get it by themselves and don't know how to use it, that's the most risky and the most dangerous one, to see a child passing around the community and he have a gun and he has never got no formal training how to use the gun. How do you position the gun? Because one simple training I learned and I know today, never point that barrel to anything that you don't want to destroy. Always see that barrel to be something that have rounds inside, whether it's empty or not. Always see it to have round inside. So you always have to learn those steps. Some people just grab the gun and be like, "Oh, I just checked the gun." When you lay that gun down, you turn your face. When you bring your face back to that gun, you have to make sure you check it again, because from the moment you walk to the kitchen and came back, somebody must have posted something inside. So the basic training, we are calling on some of our people who in law enforcement, some of our brother who in law enforcement. We can call your name here right now. But sometimes if you want to just go on the community chat and just bring up your own community service to ask those that want to have some basic training in how to use firearms, you make your set available and give a specific date that you'll be going to the range and to help some of the Liberians living in Indiana if they want to learn how to use firearms. We will really appreciate that, because we know pretty soon from now we're going to be all to the park celebrating July 26th, and some of our other brothers and things who love the firearm, they might go and get some firearm. You can't control the person. Sorry, he's an adult. He paid for his own gun, and he decided to have it in his car. We can't do nothing about it. So please, man, this really touched me. That's why I'm talking about it. As I stated, I ain't here for long. I just popped the chip, my little 2 cent in. We'll be here on Saturday. We'll have a more important, better show on Saturday. But the guns issue, the death of the load, 19 children and 3 teachers really got to me. That up to now, I cannot understand how did that happen. How did that happen? Well, thanks for following looking hours again tonight. Like I said, I'm not too okay tonight, so I just try to chip in. But thank you for following.